You think you're crazy, don't you? Rereading texts, replaying conversations, second-guessing every move. But what if the truth is, you're not overthinking at all? You're just being played. In this video, we're pulling the curtain back on a modern dating tactic that's left millions questioning their sanity. If you've ever felt like your emotions were being used against you, or that your gut instinct keeps throwing red flags, this is the video you didn't know you needed. We're going deep into the mind games, the subtle manipulation, and why in 2025, this has become the norm. Stay till the end, because once you see the pattern, you'll never unsee it again. So let's be real. You're texting someone new. It starts off sweet. Quick replies, deep conversations at 2 a.m., cute good mornings. You start to feel like, finally, someone who actually gets it. But then it shifts. Suddenly they're busy. Replies take hours, sometimes days. You hit send, and then you wait, and wait, and wait, and your brain goes into panic mode. Did I say too much? Should I have waited longer to reply? Why were they online but didn't answer me? You scroll up and analyze your own words like a detective working a crime scene. You convince yourself maybe you're too intense, too needy, that it's you, but it's not you. You're not imagining the switch up. You're not being dramatic. What you're feeling is emotional whiplash, and it's not an accident. Because in today's dating world, inconsistency isn't a flaw, it's a weapon, and you're the target. Let's talk about breadcrumbing. This is when someone gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but never enough to feel secure. It's the "Hey stranger" text after disappearing for a week. It's the fire emoji on your story, but no response to your actual message. It's them saying, "I miss you," but never making real plans. And here's the thing. Breadcrumbing thrives on your overthinking. The more you try to decode them, the more power they gain. Because when you're busy doubting yourself, you're not questioning them, and that's exactly where they want you. Here's a story that might hit close to home. Emma met Jay on a dating app. Things moved fast, in a good way. He was charming, said all the right things, sent thinking of you texts during meetings, made her feel like a priority. For 2 weeks, it was everything she'd hoped dating could be. Then, cold silence. Out of nowhere. She asked if everything was okay. He replied 2 days later with, "Just been busy. You overthinking again?" Lol. That lol destroyed her. It made her feel stupid for caring. So she apologized. She apologized for noticing a pattern that hurt her. And that's the trap. Because 2025 dating isn't about honesty. It's about optics. It's curated vulnerability, fake depth. People love bombing you one day, then ghosting you the next, all while making you feel like the unstable one. Let's break it down with a fact. A 2023 study by Psychology Today found that 67% of people who were ghosted blamed themselves entirely, even though most ghosters do it to avoid emotional responsibility. That means 2/3 of people walk away from a manipulative situation thinking they're the problem. If that doesn't make your blood boil, it should. Because when you start to internalize that pattern, you begin to gaslight yourself. You become the person who shrinks your feelings, who walks on eggshells, who accepts breadcrumbs and calls it a meal. But ask yourself, would you ever treat someone like this? Would you ever ignore someone you care about on purpose just to keep them guessing? No? Then why are you letting someone else do that to you? Here's the challenge. You have to start trusting your gut again. You have to stop giving people the benefit of the doubt when all the doubt is burning you. Your intuition isn't broken. It's bruised. And it needs you to listen. It's like this. If you order food and the waiter brings you a single French fry, you wouldn't thank them and sit there hungry. You'd say, "Hey, where's the rest?" But in dating, we settle for the fry and convince ourselves we weren't that hungry to begin with. In 2025, texting has become the new playground for manipulation. Left on red, must have been an accident. dry reply? Maybe they're tired, ghosted? Maybe their phone broke, or maybe, just maybe, they're keeping you in limbo on purpose, because limbo is power. See, when someone keeps you confused, they stay in control. You're stuck in their world, waiting on their next move. And while you're stuck in overthinking mode, they're living their life, dating other people, and hitting you up only when they feel like it. And here's the kicker. They don't even have to be bad people to do this. That's the scariest part. Sometimes it's not evil. It's just selfishness wrapped in charm. Now let's flip it. Imagine a world where you believed your instincts, where instead of waiting for the maybe, you moved on with clarity. Where someone's confusion didn't create your chaos. You'd be untouchable. The turning point is when you stop asking, why are they doing this? And start asking, why am I still entertaining it? Your peace matters. Your time matters. You don't have to stay in a conversation that leaves you anxious. You don't have to romanticize confusion and call it chemistry. 2025 has made everything faster. Our connections, our communication, our breakups. But faster doesn't mean deeper. It just means easier access. And easy access doesn't mean emotional investment. So, how do you protect yourself? First, notice patterns over promises. Anyone can say they care. Watch how they show it. Second, stop filling in the blanks. If they're silent, let silence be the answer. If they're vague, don't write them a better script. Third, don't beg for clarity. If someone wants you in their life, they won't leave you confused about it. There's no prize for being the one who waited it out, and there's no shame in walking away the moment you start feeling manipulated. The climax of this entire mind game is realizing it was never about your overthinking. It was about their undergiving, their lack of consistency, their inability to offer real communication, real connection, real intention. And once you see that clearly, you can finally stop twisting yourself into knots just to be low maintenance or chill enough to be liked. The only thing you need to be in 25 is aware. Aware of who values your time, your energy, and your heart. Because the right people, they won't make you overthink. They'll make you feel safe. So the next time someone leaves you hanging, don't spiral. Observe. Don't overthink. Decode. You're not being dramatic. You're being emotionally intelligent. You're not needy. You're being honest about your needs. And if they can't handle that, let them go confuse someone else. You're done playing. If you like this, go watch the next video popping up, because it's time to stop feeling played and start playing smart.